Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and you're probably saying, who's this guy? What happened to that goatee? Well, don't do as I do and shave in the shower with no mirror, because I happened to be half asleep the other day and I'm shaving away and I actually took this side of the goatee and the mustache off, which looked pretty ridiculous. So I ended up shaving it off. Good though, because I'll grow it out again for November, so it's coming up at the end of this month. Well, we've got another release. It actually released yesterday, so I'm a day late and $1 short. But hopefully it's still available, and it's a real fresh scent. It's available at the Wetshaving store, and it's called Bee's Knees. And it's been a collaboration of sorts between the Wetshaving store, Strike Gold Shave, and the women of Wetshaving, which is One Sharp Sally and Banocka Brunette. I just subscribed to them or followed them on Instagram. The links to do that are actually in this video. And the soap scent's a little milder than the Aftershave, but it's actually based on Joe Malone's Nectarine Blossom and Honey Cologne. It's a unisex scent. It's very fresh. The soap scent is very light. The Aftershave's got a little bit of stronger punch to it. And again, very fresh and light. I've never actually smelled Joe Malone's Nectarine Blossom and Honey Cologne, but I'll take your word for it if it's inspired by that. And it's a big hit with the ladies of my house. My wife and daughter have already put dibs on these when I'm done with it. So I'm going to be trying out. Here goes the voice. I'm going to be trying this out for the first time today. I'm going to be using the Edwin Jagger, the D89 razor. And I like this one. It's got the white, kind of grippy handle. I like this one. I'm going to be taking the existing blade out of it. Still got the blade that I used last time. It happened to be a Persona. And I'm going to be using, trying out this Gillette Menorah again. Kind of get a feel for it. So let's load this up, and welcome to the channel. By the way, my last video, I want to thank you guys. You tipped me off early. Spammers, it wasn't even a contest, you know, it was just a shave video, a new razor coming out, but it's a popular video for me. It's doing a little better than most of my videos, more views more often. So that must have triggered some of these spammers. So they started answering your comments, Telegram at Kensurfs or something. So you guys tipped me off, and I reported them and I blocked them. So I don't know what their goal is. It says you won a free prize, contact us or click it. Beware of scammers, okay guys, on your cell phones, on your YouTube accounts, on your accounts. They're phishing for stuff. I don't know what the con is. Telegram? Does anybody use telegrams anymore? I don't know. So thanks for tipping me off. They're blocked, but I'm sure there'll be more coming. So if you get something that looks like it came from me, check it out closely, because unless I'm doing a contest, I usually just reply to you. I never ask you to buy anything or say you've won anything. All right. Menorah blade is in there. That's ready to rock. I'm going to be using my old favorite, my Smoke Owners Club Badger, and I'm going to put this right in here. I got a few more items that have arrived. I've got to go over to my P.O. box. I've got stuff from Captain's Choice. I've got a lot of stuff coming from different companies, and Captain's Choice is in there right now, and Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements stuff is in there. I don't know what it is. I'm going to, well, I know what it is, but you don't know what it is. So that's coming up in an upcoming video. I'll be getting to them soon. All right. Well, I got to definitely even this out, because when I took that off, I looked ridiculous. My wife goes, you got to do a video and show your half. No. So I'll even this out today, and then it'll be a fresh start for November when I start to grow out a goatee again for November, which for you guys, it's to bring awareness to get screened for prostate cancer or cancers. just get to go and get screened. So that'll be happening at the end of the month. I'll start growing that goatee. So until then, I'm going to have several shaves without it. The guy talks too much, right? Me. All right. Bee's knees. My brush is thirsty. There we go. Very light scent, which is nice. Soaps always have a little bit of a lighter scent than the aftershaves do. Yeah, so ladies of Wetshaving, I've requested to follow you on Instagram, private accounts, but my request is in there. And I've said this before in some of my videos, I don't really answer my Instagram messages so often. Kind of lazy, but I do answer my emails. Nice and slick. And there's a couple of other shave videos out there on these products. They got out ahead of the release date. Way to go, guys. All right. I'm starting to like these menorah blades. I almost did this shave with the R41. I thought, no, you know what? Then I'm going to cut myself. And it's going to look like it was the soap's fault, when actually it was going to be my fault. This is much milder. Hear the feedback? So you guys had a good week, I hope. It's almost the weekend. We're over the halfway point. It's quiet around my house. I don't have the F-14s flying over because we had the air show the other week. I didn't go this year. Kind of crazy down there at the beach. Now they're setting up for, I don't know if it's the X Games, but I see they've taken over a couple of the state or the city beach parking lots, and they've got dirt jumps, and I don't know if they're going to be jumping motorcycles or they got the stands going up, but that's coming to Surf City. Yeah, this feels nice and thick. Yeah, look. Nice and thick. All right, now I got that. Went to the movies with my wife and we saw that Don't Worry Darling, kind of a weird movie. Like Black Mirror or Twilight Zone maybe. But it was okay. My wife wants to see it again so she can figure out what she missed. And Bullet Train's now streaming on Prime, so I've seen it in the movie, so, but the wife hasn't, so I gotta try to talk her into that. And if it's a good movie, I'll watch it again. And Stern Pinball just released a James Bond, 3 of them. 3 James Bond pinball machines, all based on the Sean Connery movies. And I can't wait to go to, we have a place that sells pinball machines in Anaheim here called the Captain's Arcade. They got about 70 or 80 pinball machines in there that they're selling. But you can come in and you get your quarters and you can play them, so you can try them out. So it's kind of a nice place to go. Reminds me of the 80s when arcades were in their heyday. So as soon as I find out they've got one of those James Bond machines in there, I'm going to go check it out. Very good. No cuts, no nicks. Lots of soap in the ear, though. That's weird having that goatee gone. But, you know, half of you prefer me to have one and half of you prefer me not to have one, so I'm kind of doing a balance. I like having the goatee most of the time, but I find myself, you know, zoning out watching a movie doing this, and when I don't have it, I'm attentive to the movie. All right. Bee's knees. I don't get a burn. So it's either alcohol-free or I didn't cut myself enough, right? Didn't take the top layer of skin off. But it sure does smell nice. Nothing overpowering, nothing like feminine. It's a unisex scent. It's something you could wear. Just a very light scent, you know. Sometimes I prefer the stronger stuff that people notice from across the room, but not all the time. All right, Bee's Knees. Well, if you get a chance, take a look at their site. You can find all the links to the collaborators in the description of this video. And watch out for spammers. I sure hope they don't start spamming on this video. But if they do, you know, I'll keep an eye out. I do appreciate you guys, you know, keeping me informed. Again, using my name to try to rip off you know, is not that cool. So, you know, I thought it was only going to happen on my giveaways, but I guess it's happening on on everything. And not just to me, I'm sure. All right, guys. Till next time, stay safe. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.